Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rise Up with Janeena Chan. I'm so excited today because I'm joined by a good friend of mine. Oh my goodness, no stranger, especially if you're on all social media platforms. We have none other than vlogger, singer, lahat na, Mr. All Around, Benedict Cua in the house.
Hello, scientist.
Woo!
Lahat na dinagdagan na.
No, actually, the short intro would be rocket scientist. Di ba
Yun na
uso yun?
lang.
May term na
Oo.
gano'n.
Kasi ang daming rackets.
Okay, pero sayang yung ginawa naming intro for you. So, Benedict, listen up. This is for you. For everyone watching who want to know more about Benedict, why don't you know about him? Huh? Why? You're late to the party. No, pero ito, for everyone's knowledge, well, Benedict is an online personality who rose to popularity. Oh, gusto mo yun? Since, oh, diba? 2018, actually, if you're watching by video, it's a riot. So grabe, since 2018 pa lang, because of YouTube, you're consistent postings there and your relatable, humorous, even lifestyle content who won the hearts of many. So congrats on that with millions of subscribers and followers all across his different social media platforms. Definitely an influential person, a good inspiration. Wow, sobrang ano ba to? Benedict Cua eh. No, but anyway, no, I just want to flatter him too kasi syempre I know he's busy. So I'm happy na you made time for this also. And ito pa, hindi pa tapos. He also debuted as a musical artist under Poly East Records with his single Di Na Malayan in June 2020. And his second latest track, Something Beautiful, released early 2021. Wow, love it. Gotta keep the momentum alive. And of course, yun na nga, he continues with his content, diba? All across your platforms. And yeah, very inspiring and informative also, and definitely a light in this pandemic. So thank you for that. May Benfire clothing ka pa. So yeah, later on we're going to talk more about that. But actually, I invited him here not only to flatter him, more than anything, he's here to give us value, to give us comfort, because we have a very interesting topic for today. It's not only about balancing everything we want to do, which is something clearly he's been really good at. Congrats on that. But at the same time, we were talking off cam. It's also hard, realities of life. It's also hard to keep the momentum up, and we also feel the burnout in any field, even as content creators, even in the creative industry, maybe even more so in a creative field. So yeah, welcome to the show. Ang dami kong chinika.
Para
Intro ko
feeling
lang
ko nga
yun.
napagod ka dun sa pag-describe sa mga nagawa ko.
Yeah, and that's all the time we have for now. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye!
No, anyway, so kamusta ka naman, Ben? And yeah, congrats on everything. Napagod na siya. Ay, dami kasing
Ay.
ginagawa, daming gustong gawin. First off,
Hindi.
congrats.
Hindi,
Diba?
response yun dun sa kamusta ka. Ay, I'm just glad I survived. Biglang ganun.
Aw, I guess no, more than anything,
Yeah.
the world is facing so many troubles.
That is
And
true.
the mere fact that we're alive and well is already a big bonus, diba? Wag natin
Yeah.
kakalimutan yan. So, ayan, binalik natin, nag-tone down tayo ng konti.
Oh.
Let's start from the very beginning. First up, wow, congrats on your amazing success in the many different fields you're tapping into. Grabe, and to think 2018 ka lang nag-start talaga. And ito guys, very interesting fact. Ben came from the corporate world. So let's take it back from that instance. Did you ever see yourself being where you are right now back then? Maybe
Never.
as the real Benny Boy. I know you have like a Benny Boy persona on YouTube, like your young Ben.
Self.
Yeah, so naisip mo bang maging ganito ka when you were young?
Wala talaga. Like, nung nag-work ako before, I am super, serious. Hindi ako yung maloko. Like, maloko ako with friends when I'm around my friends. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Let's be real. Pero pagka nasa work, ganyan. I mean, every day, di ba, kapag medyo seryoso ka sa work, minsan nadadala mo na sa labas. Hindi mo alam yung disposition mo. Nag-iiba na. So parang ganun ako. I never imagined myself parang being in this kind of industry. Oh, artista yan. Industry. Mga ganun. Dito kasi sa industriya natin. I
Okay.
I never imagined that. Pero tinry ko na lang nung time siguro na I told myself na parang di ko na mahanap yung purpose ko. I was just working, tapos di ko naman na-enjoy ko lang was my salary. So,
Oh my gosh. Let's
that's
be
so
real.
sad. Let's be real. Huwag tayong plastikan dito. Maganda yung position, pero mahal din kasi yung bayad. Kaya, parang ganon.
But at the same time, at the expense of what? Of the joy.
Oh,
Diba?
yeah.
Is that
And
worth it?
fulfillment.
And fulfillment and purpose.
Diba?
Parang,
It was
no.
worth it at first.
At
Kasi,
first. Okay.
yeah, it was a good job. And very sought after
Yeah,
din siya.
financially stable.
Oo, yabang mo naman, Ben. Joke, hindi, pero totoo kasi.
Yes.
Tapos, marirealize mo, hindi ko alam if it's because we're millennials, mas we wanted to chase passion all the time.
Mhm.
Kasi di ba yung mga parents natin, hindi man ganun.
Mhm.
Let's be
They have
honest.
less opportunities din kasi.
They
diba?
yeah. Oo, totoo din naman. And ngayon, mas privileged tayo. And may right naman din tayo to choose the career na gusto natin. So, I took the risk. I left my job and nag-family business ako. Kahit ayoko din, family business namin. And, ang dami kong ayaw, no? Sakit na talaga ata ako. Ungrateful.
At dyan natin nalalaman, kung marami tayong ayaw, ibig sabihin iba yung gusto natin. At
That is
clearly,
true.
kita naman natin, based on Benedict's long bio, marami siyang gusto. At buti naman na-achieve mo yun lahat in a relatively short amount of time, ha?
Ibig sabihin lang nun, meron kang right to be choosy as long as you work hard after
Wow.
maging choosy.
I like that. At least, no regrets din. Hindi mo masasabi
That's
na,
true.
ano kaya? What would it be like kung nag-try ako
Oo.
mag-corporate? At least hindi ka na curious. Diba?
Tsaka may mga learnings ka from all those experiences. Like,
Yes.
for me talaga, walang patapon na learning. Kahit hindi mo gusto yung job na yan, may
Yes.
nakuha ka pa rin knowledge dyan. Magagamit mo siya. Maybe
True.
not today, tomorrow, pero eventually.
Next week.
Next week siguro, or sa May 27.
Wow. Oh my gosh, horoscope. Hindi pala to, Benedict Cua, Hans Cua pala.
May prediction pala. Hi, Master Hans. Hi, Master Hans.
Minsan mo ba siya?
Minsan pala, hindi.
Oh my gosh, parang ako lang, no? Ito na, Jose Marie Chan.
Lahat ng Chan.
Yeah, well, anyway, that's so interesting to note. I guess not everyone knows about that, no? Na nanggaling ka sa corporate world. Pero yun na nga, ang galing na was it, you think it's just a part of your DNA na once you made up your mind na, okay, ayaw na dito, I'm gonna start trying out the creative industry and then parang, how did you do it? Did you plan it? Did you strategize it? Did your learnings from the corporate world helped you become a YouTuber, content creator? When was that moment na-decide mo na, I wanna be a YouTuber?
Never siya naging plan ko after corporation. After I left the corporate world. So, nung nasa family business ako, I was trying a lot of workshops. Kasi I kept looking back. Sabi ko, if hindi ko mahanap yung passion ko, mag-elimination method ako. So, titingnan ko kung ano yung... Yeah. So, titingnan ko kung ano yung ayoko. Kasi hindi ko mahanap yung gusto ko eh. So, try ako marami. So, I did carpentry. Because remember when I was a kid...
Literal! Kasi mahilig ka mag-build, parang gano'n.
Mahilig ako mag-build. When I was a little kid, I have dreamt of becoming a carpenter. And then when I was doing the workshop, parang no na. Okay, so X. So, kasi di ba sabi nila, parang you don't ever delay your dreams. So we have to chase it aggressively. So sabi ko, how can I chase it aggressively? Hindi ko nga alam kung ano yun. So hanapin ko.
Alam ko na yung title ng podcast na to. Tell me what you want, what you really want.
Even if
so paano?
it is expensive. So yun, I did diving, totally unrelated sa career, pero I just did a lot of free diving. I did a lot of workshops.
Athletic din, gano'n.
Yeah,
Sporty
cooking. Dami talaga. Alam mo, nung it was a huge risk, sinasabi ko lang na parang yung tone ko, parang ang privilege ko when I left my job. Pero really, I was living off my savings lang. So, it was a huge risk. Parang one day, sabi ko, F this, table flip. Ganun.
Yeah.
Tapos, resign ako the next day. Tapos, wala akong backup. Don't do that.
What did your parents say?
they thought I
Alam ba
was
nila?
stupid. And I agreed.
Oh, so nag-away kayo? Nag-away ba kayo? Because of
Hindi,
that?
nagpakamat ulo sila. Sabi nila, stupid naman
Bahala
ito
ka
anak
dyan.
ko. Oo. Sabi ko, ma, pa, I agree.
Okay, so paano ka bumawi from there? Again, with the constant,
um,
trying out different things
sa akin kasi,
continuously.
oh, that's one. Tapos mindset, super important eh. Like for me,
Mm-hmm.
yung savings ko was good for, let's say 2 to 3 months na like makasurvive lang ako. Tapos inisip
Mm-hmm.
ko in 2 to 3 months, if I don't achieve anything, ibig sabihin, I wasn't trying enough. Kasi like, hello, 90 days wala kang ginawa. 'Di ba?
Yes. Oh,
Parang,
so that's good. That's very structured. Not everyone thinks that way when they're chasing their passion.
that's true.
At
And
least in a way, may deadline ka.
yes. And I'm not
Okay.
saying it works for everyone. It worked for
Okay.
me. So, ganun ako
Mm.
mag-pressure ng sarili ko. And then, yun nga,
Deadline.
balik tayo dun sa nag-workshop ako. I tried acting workshop. For some reason, I don't know why. Parang that time, pag mag-acting workshop someone, like parang magki-cringe ako. Parang ano yan, pambata? Parang ganun. It's
Gets.
too late. Diba? If working guy ka, parang
Late.
let's not
Acting workshop. Let's not embarrass ourselves. Ganun.
let's not lie to ourselves, 'di ba? Parang gusto maging
Mm.
artista, magsa-start ka ng 27, ano na? 'Di ba?
Mm.
I did it anyway. Nobody knew about that.
So that's one good
So,
thing na parang that's one thing that's hard to do for others. Like
that
to
is true.
admit. Kasi parang in a way, sabi mo, medyo jahe yun, di ba? And yet you swallowed your pride. I think that's one big thing. Swallowing your pride to be able to try new things. That
Yeah.
requires humility, di ba?
Tsaka feeling ko kasi pag andun ka na sa level of desperation na yun, gusto mo talagang itry lahat eh. Nakakaiyak talaga when looking back na hindi mo alam kung ano yung gusto mo. Tapos you left what you were currently doing because hindi ka happy.
Oo.
Super depressing yung time na yun. But anyway, I got to do acting workshop sa Star Magic, and then I met with people who are connected with YouTubers. Tapos sinasama nila ako sa vlog. Super awkward ko nun, as in cringy awkward. Ganon. I can't even talk to the camera. As in nakatingin sa baba.
Oh
Ganon.
no. Okay.
At tapos may mga nagre-request na gumawa daw ako. May mga 3 lang.
Okay.
So sabi ko, why not? So tinry ko mag-YouTube. Nagkaroon naman ng views. I was doing content with Baninay that time. So meron kaming tandem that time. So pinilit niya ako, sabi niya, magandang opportunity yan. Magandang opportunity rin yan sa kanya. Let's face it.
Grabe ka. Okay, and then?
No. Let's face it. Beneficial yan sa, like, pag iniisip ko ngayon, galing nung ginawa niya. Parang ganon.
Okay.
Na parang may mga konting introduction na, these are my friends. Parang ganon. So, yun, sabi niya, mag-YouTube ako. So, and tinuloy-tuloy ko siya. And right now, until now, super thankful ako kay Banine. Kasi parang siya yung naging key to turn my life around. So, I wouldn't be here.
Shout out, Beninay.
Wala talaga ako dito. Kundi dahil kay Banine.
Funnies. Okay.
Yeah, so, syempre, pagka nag-start ka ng YouTube, definitely wala kang kita. Let's be honest also. Na mukha lang may pera at first. Di ba? Meron kang monetization criteria na tagal mo maka-withdraw ng money basically. Siguro abot ng 3 to 4 months. So for 4 months, medyo nag-sacrifice ako ng time for our business just to pursue vlogging. And for 4 months, I wasn't earning kahit piso. Wala. So sabi ko, I'll give myself siguro mga 1 year. Pag wala talaga. Yun siguro yung tip ko. Always give yourself a deadline.
Okay.
So, ayun. Siguro, bago mag 1 year, nagka 100k subscribers, sabi ko, maybe, tama si Baninay. May opportunity talaga dito. And I was happy.
Nice.
I was happy doing it.
Okay. And how is that though? Consistently, like once a week? Or did you really do daily?
Oh my God, I did 3 times a week.
That's why also. And that's exactly why. I mean, a lot of people might say, wow, ang bilis naman ng rise ni Benedict compared to like maybe other creators. But because you also put the work in.
Yeah, yeah.
Nakakapagod ha. One
Yeah, yeah.
video pa lang, parang
Kumakaano.
mamamatay na ako mag-edit.
Totoo. Alam mo ba, at
Parang,
first, it
parang
gave
feeling
me
ko,
a lot of... sorry?
yeah, parang feeling ko parang, I mean, it takes a lot of time talaga, editing,
Yeah.
kasi ikaw pa yung magsa-start, ikaw pa magdidirect. It takes a lot of
Oo.
energetic, yun nga, creative juices and
Yeah.
literally time out of
Yeah.
your life.
Out of your work.
Diba? Also
Diba?
that.
So, sobrang, for me, nung gumagawa akong content, hindi ako sanay, nangangapa ako. I mean, when you look at all the YouTubers na medyo matagal na, like sila Banina, effortless yan. Basta kalokohan, effortless, spur of the moment. They can vlog. When I started vlogging, it gave me a lot of anxiety. Like every vlog, yung ano ko,
You're
kinakabahan ako because I
calculating.
don't...
Yeah, you're not
Oo,
sure how you're gonna present yourself. Oh, kind of been
that's
there. Kasi
true.
ako rin
That's
medyo,
true.
I've been there too. You know, as a host, alam
Di
mo naman,
halata.
parang, well, in a way, kwento ko lang very quick. As a host kasi, may rant. Parang syempre, I'm used to adjusting kung ano yung present kong either show or either corporation. So, kaya kong mas masa, kaya kong mas, diba, mas
Yes,
ano
yes.
tayo, all English. So, for a time, oh my gosh, para akong nagka-personality, para akong yes,
Nagkaiba.
parang ganun, like identity crisis. Like, what do I do? Do I do all English? Or is it too ursh? Promise! Tapos parang sometimes, like, I would edit myself pa kasi I feel like it's not, parang, at first inisip ko pa, I'm gonna reach, parang, sige, I'll try to target global. Try lang. So parang yun na nga, pero parang maybe not. Tapos yung mga mas effortless kong vlogs, mas yun yung patok. Alam mo yun? So parang, oh my gosh,
Iba talaga,
identity
no?
crisis din ako ngayon. Although now, I feel like I have been live streaming too in a way. So I think that has helped me be more like centered na, okay, this is me and this is how I present myself as a presenter. But yeah, little things like that na not everyone sees. Nakakapagod din yun,
Iba.
Parang nakakabaliw din
Kapag
talaga.
isipin mo, iba ang exhaustion pag mental, di ba?
Yes,
Iba.
as a creator, as being your own director and producer, because you're responsible for everything, right?
Technically. Realistically.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oo. Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Alam mo, minsan kapag nababurnout ako, which is a good topic, I feel like, hindi ko alam kung nararamdaman ni Janeena yun. Sabi mo nga, hindi halata di ba? Pero, pag ako na-burnout ako, sabihin ng iba, parang ang OA naman. Pero I literally cannot do anything for a week. Like, I just sit there,
it's very important
overthinking, nagsa-self-doubt, parang ganun.
Okay. Akala ko using that to rest. So you also, parang I thought you used that 1 week to rest. Yung pala,
No.
it's a bad 1 week.
It's a bad 1 week kasi burnt out ako. So, di ko I don't know what to do and wala na rin akong maisip na gawin and parang wala ka ng energy. So, that's why people parang nagkakaroon ng time na 1 month walang upload.
Yes,
diba?
and that's perfectly fine because we're human first before we're content creators. But ayan na, ito na nga yung topic na yun and I think a lot of people can relate to it. Ayan, so sobrang burnout na uubo na sila.
Oo nga At tinry ko pa itago.
Kanina guys, fun fact lang, sumisinok pa yan.
Kaya may water.
So funny. But yeah, grabe. Sige, let's go to that topic na I think a lot of people can relate to. Sabi nga nila, parang, I don't know, parang ang daling mapagod, especially now. Parang how did we do it before? Or parang before din, na-feel mo na rin yung burnout before the pandemic. How has burnout changed before and now?
It has become so intense nung
it's more intense pa?
It's more intense. Before kasi, parang kapag burnt out ka, parang you just rest.
And you have different outlets. You can go to the movies, the theaters.
That's true. And now, you can rest, pero like, kahit naman di ka nag-rest, sa bahay ka pa rin.
Yeah. Rest and do whatever you want.
Yeah, so parang
limitations.
mas naging intense siya. Like, I'm not sure if you've heard about it. Parang I saw one
article
or
post
na parang kaya daw we're always medyo nalilito kung we're anxious, depressed, or just languishing. There's a term called
we're kind of mourning.
Yeah, because alam mo yun, wala tayong nilook forward. Wala rin tayong mapuntahan. So, minsan may mga ganong stages ako na nababurn ako. Tip ko para malaman nyo and so that you can all be nice also. Sometimes with mga content creators, sabihin natin, tingnan mo lang, di nakapag-upload yung isang YouTuber ng 2 weeks. pero weekly talaga siya nag-upload usually. For
That's a
sure,
sign.
may problema siya.
Or pagod, diba?
Or pagod siya, oo.
Or maraming ibang inaatupag.
Oo. Or baka naman may love life lang, judgmental lang si Ben.
Judgmental naman tayo. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I guess to everyone listening now, PSA na rin na parang be nicer to everyone. Not
Yes.
only to your friends, but also to the content creators you follow. Kasi marami
To
kayong
everyone.
naging judgy, diba? It's so easy to be judgy. And I think,
Oo.
the way we treat each other sometimes is a projection of how we feel. So I'm sure ang dami ring anxious, marami ring frustrated. So let's just be kinder to each other. But on that note, how did you overcome the burnout? Or
Ako,
are
I
you still
always watch my own
burned out?
videos.
Oh, really?
I'm burnt out now. Pero like, I am functionable kahit burnt out ako. Kasi, wala akong kumita ng pera eh. Anong gagawin natin sa burnout na yan?
Oh my gosh, totoo yan. Oh my gosh, kwenta ko lang. Since we're, this is a conversation after all. Ano ba? What are our thoughts about burnout? Ako naman, in a way, I'm both competitive and at the same time, I can also be just a go with the flow girl. Like sabi ka, like, I took those mga tests, personality tests. Are you an ENFJ? Mga ganyan, extrovert. Ganun. So I'm an ENFJ. Yung F, emphasis on the feeling. Tapos joke ko nga na gano'n. Kasi parang, I like to feel the moment. Minsan kaya kong mag 2 hours na nandito lang ako by my big window sipping my hot cup of coffee, umi-emote mag-isa. Tapos parang ang saya-saya ko na. Tapos parang even the pandemic actually parang in a way, it was refreshing for me kasi I'm always used to being on the go. Pero that was a little bit refreshing for me na, pwede pala, may ganito pala ang life. Nag-slow down. And I enjoyed it naman din. But at the same time, I guess it's human nature to want also to keep excelling.
Depende sa mga tao no? Oo.
You parang there has to be a balance eh. Hindi lang pwedeng puro comfort zone. Kung lagi tayong nandun, edi parang, diba? Parang, I mean, I think it's a balance of both. What do you think? You have to be, prioritize your health. Prioritize your health. Pero wag naman to a point na yun na lang lagi yung sagot mo.
Sabi ko nga parang,
kasi I need to be,
deserve ko to. Deserve ko pahinga.
Kailangan din natin bumalik, diba? So, sa hustle. So, ano yun? How do you just feel it, no? I guess just listen to your body. Ganun ba yun?
I try to do new things.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, feeling. Kasi lagi in-advise yun, di ba? Lagi in-advise sa mga tao, just explore new things, push yourselves. Di ba? Parang new hobby, workout,
so paano nga?
But I try to do that.
Yun na nga.
I try to do that. Nag-workout ako minsan kahit 10 minutes lang just to get yung endorphins natin.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos, I always watch my videos, not because I am conceited. Maybe a little bit. Pero, to remember the feeling when I was creating it.
Oh, gets. That's so nice. Sometimes we forget, no?
Oo. Sometimes kasi when I'm editing...
noon. Asa na siya?
Totoo yun. Oo. Asa na yung dati? Ngayon masyado ng confident. Dati shy, pero...
And the shyness. That shyness. Okay, let's talk about that. That's called humility. Diba? Na parang you're willing to work and you're willing to give your all. Ngayon, if we always think na ang galing-galing na natin, diba?
Complacent na.
Wala na, oo. Okay,
pero sa akin ngayon parang more on like when I'm editing, hindi ko alam kung naramdaman mo na to. There are a lot of times kaya ayoko na mag-edit ng vlogs ko. Like I gave up editing na because I hated myself na. Like naumay na ako sa sarili ko. Not hate on a deep level.
Yeah, umay if you see your face.
Nakakairita na yung ganun. Yung parang hindi ko na alam anong hirit yung papatok. Kasi irita na ako sa mukha ko. Like what's funny?
Naumay ka na sa sarili mo.
Yeah. So I started hiring other editors. Sabi ko, I don't find myself funny anymore. If you think it's funny, include mo. Check ko na lang. Ganun na lang.
Nice.
But this is my style. Ganun. Yun naman yung na-miss ko. Kaya I always watch my previous videos. Iniisip ko, ano ba yung mga nagustuhan nila? Ano ba yung nagustuhan ko personally nung nag-film ako? What was my purpose?
Okay.
What was I trying to do?
Why did you do it in the first place?
Yeah. Correct.
And you enjoy it. You enjoyed it then. I can also still enjoy it now and moving forward.
True.
So that's, I think, one thing, not only for content creators, but for everyone listening. whatever field you're in, kahit doktor ka pa, mas lalo na yung mga doktor, frontliners, nakakapagod.
Sobra.
Siguro yung iba, oh my gosh, ano ba itong pinasukan ko? COVID. Siguro na,
Totoo.
parang you go back to your old old videos. Ito, nung ina-operate ko, joke lang. Parang, I do this because I'm saving lives. Yung mga gano'n, parang
Maraming
go
ganyan
back to the why. Go back to the
Mm-mm.
why and try to enjoy it again. And maganda
Yeah.
yung sinabi mong try something new. Para I guess, when you do something new, you learn something different from it. Be it, I don't know, a new hobby or something totally different from what you're doing. Para at least, parang na-rewire yung brain mo, no? I'm sure may effect yun.
Totoo
And then,
yun.
coming back to whatever it is na bread and butter mo, sa work mo, edi parang you can bring that new flavor into it.
Totoo.
Yeah. I guess I could relate it to when I was making kwento nga kay Ben. Nag-try ako mag-live streaming na medyo nakakapagod din. Pero you know what? It made me less conscious when I'm vlogging or when I'm hosting also.
Totoo.
Parang it
Totoo
made
yan.
me more spontaneous pa.
Mm-mm.
So yun, kahit na napagod ako doon, may mga natutunan akong learnings.
Mm-mm. Mas nagamay mo, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Yun din natutunan ko dun sa vlogging. Like before I got into vlogging, nagve-VTR ako. Siguro in 1 year, dami ko na VTR, wala pa ako nakuha kahit isa. Ganun talaga in real life.
Yun talaga yung industry.
I'm sorry, hindi
yan?
inspiring yung story ko na wala akong nakuha commercial. Pero totoo yun.
Okay.
So,
Oh my
yung ganun,
gosh.
dati sobrang nervous ako in front of people kapag nagve-VTR. May VTR kasi na nakikita ng lahat ng applicants, ng mga auditionees. Auditionees? May term na. But anyway, may mga ganun. Or whenever I'm, whenever nasa camera ko, super nanginginig yung labi ko. Pero ngayon na nag-vlog ako, parang friend ko lahat ng camera.
Yes.
So it's really about doing it more often. Sanayan lang.
Yeah. And doing it
Practice
for a
lang.
bigger purpose, I guess. Na parang,
True.
it's not just about you, but you remember na ba't ko nga ba ito ginawa? Para mapahappy sila. O, di ba? Para happy
True.
tayong lahat.
Oo. Pero true enough pag nanonood ako ng mga vlogs ko dati, natutuwa ako kasi nare-remember ko yung feeling.
Oh. Tsaka napaproud ka sa sarili mo. Uy, ako
Napaproud.
gumawa niyan.
Oo,
Diba?
wag na nating ibawasan
I-negative.
yung value. Oo, pero yun naman talaga, nakaka-proud.
Oh, let's not discredit. Pero totoo yun, let's not discredit. Again, sa mga nakikinig, mahirap po talagang maging content creator. Sometimes it just looks so effortless, no? Pero parang akala mo tapos na, tapos mga sound effects. Ang saya panoorin, pero try mong gawin.
Kasi it should be fun It must evoke happiness Pero hindi, just because it evokes happiness doesn't mean that like happy lagi yung nag-evoke ng happiness.
Oh, that's so true. Oh my gosh, that's so true.
Sad.
So I guess moving forward, what are some like more objective tips? You mentioned na nga the trying something new, looking back at your past work to be proud of yourself again and to get parang inspiration from that. Ano pa? Ano pong nakahelp sa'yo
ang
sa
technique
burnout?
ko is to really move your ass. Parang twerk joke.
Yeah. Parang lang siyang muscle memory in a way.
Sabi ko twerk talaga.
Mag-twerk muna.
Kasi for me, the reason why nung burnt out ako, hindi ako makakilos. Because ayoko kumilos. Wala akong desire kumilos. So parang I kept on complaining na wala naman ako nagawa. But at the back of my head, wala ka naman din gustong gawin. Wala ka naman ginustong
Tapos yung
gawin.
momentum mo, the more it goes down, the more hindi ka gaganahan.
Exactly, oo. So sa akin, simple thing as washing the dishes, doing your laundry gives you a sense of accomplishment.
Fulfillment.
Natapos mo yun.
An accomplishment.
Yes. After nun, gumalaw ka na hindi mo na alam anong gagawin mo. For sure, hindi lahat ng taong gumalaw at naglinis na to gustong huminga agad. Di ba parang may, after natin gumawa ng isang errand or anything, literally anything, parang Gina tayo to move pa for something else.
Ituloy na natin. Nakaayos na ako di ba?
Maghahanap ka na ng ibang pwedeng gawin. Maglilinis ka ng kwarto. Pag nagawa mo yan lahat, nalinis mo yung kwarto mo, nag-take down ka ng notes, or nag-answer ka ng email, tapos papasok na yung ano pa yung pwede kong gawin na something new? How can I better my career? Pa-deep siya ng pa-deep. So yun yung starting point to move your ass. Like, tayo.
Yes. Okay. That's so important. I guess I can relate to that in a way too. And I guess especially now it's a bit harder because everyone has like a work from home setup. Na parang
Yeah.
we're so near our beds. We're so near the TV. We're like
Oo.
one click away from wasting the day.
That's
But again,
true.
there's
That's true.
again I'm not saying na don't rest. Rest is very important. This is about like, okay, you take your rest, pero don't self-sabotage when you're taking your rest. Kasi when I
Don't
heard,
over-rest.
naawa ko nung sinabi mong yung 1 week na yon, akala ko nagpahinga ka. Yun pala, you were feeling bad that whole 1 week. Oh no.
Minsan longer pa.
I guess moving forward, don't be guilty about it. Diba?
Yeah. I have a lot of
You
friends,
shouldn't.
YouTuber friends na talagang same yung ginagawa sa akin, only like habang umiiyak.
No, oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah,
bad.
that's
Oh my
so
gosh.
bad.
So I guess coming from ito na, the feeling person, ENFJ,
Mhm.
feel the good vibes while you're resting. Okay.
ENFP ako.
Talaga, okay. Ito yung kwento ko na parang I can relate to this lang. Whenever I feel guilty for taking breaks, kasi as a former workaholic, I want to call myself former. Kasi
Former?
let's be balanced. There's work, there's play, there's rest, and we need all that to be able to live a more holistic life, diba?
Mhm.
Pero yun na nga. At the same time, meron din tayong mga goals and checklists. So, balance lang. Pero at the same time, think of it na wag tayo mag-feel bad or feel guilty whenever we take these breaks. Let's do it more intentionally pa. Think of it as parang use it to either meditate, to relax, get endorphins. Para pag na-inspire tayo, mas gaganda pa yung work natin.
Agree.
Yun. Parang don't let a setback, diba? Parang, it's not a setback. Call it a break. So when you come back, it's even better. So also one thing na, I watch like a lot of different shows. There's this one, I love watching mga cooking shows then. And then sometimes yung mga Michelin, yung mga ganyan kasi I love plating. Yeah. I love dining and
Ang
plating.
sa social naman.
And diba, I love having that experience yung may pag-sinerve sa'yo, may fog pa, ganon. Tapos gusto ko, the more maliit, the better. Joke lang, hindi naman. Huwag sobrang liit, naiirita
The
ako.
more na maliit at the more na mas mahal.
Hindi naman, pero di ba nakakaaliw kasi whenever they create a piece of art na food. Ayoko naman yung sauce lang, maiirita ako doon. Pero yung gets mo, and then may sinabi yung chef na yun, you know what, this is like a Michelin star restaurant and we actually close for 3 months so we can rethink and recraft our menu.
Hey, that's cool.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, if he can take a break for 3 months and not feel guilty about it, and yet
I didn't know na pwede sa
siya,
business yun.
diba? And yet tinatangkilik siya after, maybe because it's a high-end restaurant, and na-calculate na niya yung prices. I guess, don't just do it, Baka mo sabihin mo, nag-break ako for 3 months, kasi sabi ni Janeena. Hindi, okay. But that's my point. Use it as a metaphor, not literally. Siyempre, you have to calculate then the expenses and like the realities of life. Pero I guess, use that whenever you feel guilty na you're taking a break. Naaliw lang ako, kasi mas lalo pa tayo as creatives, we need even more inspiration. Diba? How can we inspire others if we're not feeling inspired?
Aray, grabe ka naman mga atake.
True. And how do we inspire ourselves? Kaya nasasad ako when I hear mga ganyan na parang, talaga ba?
It's real.
Talaga ba? Mas lalo na sa YouTubing, no? Umiiyak talaga sila?
Ako din umiiyak ako.
Oh my God.
Totoo yun. I mean, I just make fun about it na lang kasi natatawa talaga ako na may time na talagang umiiyak siya. Kasi minsan hindi mo na alam yung gagawin mo, pero kailangan mo may gawin.
Okay. So now, would you say it's worth it? How will you move? Therapy session? No, let's address it, Benedict. No, kasi for everyone, I know, ako rin conflicting din ako pagdating dyan. Kasi like, of course I want to excel. Of course I want to keep going. Diba? I want to see results now. That's why I'm gonna cry and just suck it up. So ano kaya? How are we gonna move forward with all this? Balance lang
I feel like it's really okay kasi the more na you don't let it out, the more na it's gonna eat you up. So
okay.
Bigyan mo din yung sarili mo ng time to to solve, to
to let out
sad,
the anger.
And then after that, talk to people.
And then
magpahinga ka muna bago ka mag-talk to people kasi baka lalo ka lang mabalik pag gano'n. But magpahinga ka, you talk to people, tapos mag-explore ka. Ako, I really love writing sa notebook ko kung anong pwede kong gawin. Pag may random ideas ako, sinusulat ko agad. Because alam ko, the next day, di ba tayo mga human beings? Hindi, matatandaan ko yung idea na yan. Matatandaan ko yan. Bukas, sige. I'll think
Tama,
about it
tama.
and build on that. Yeah,
Yeah, let's put
right.
a pin on it. Let's put
Let's
a
put
pin
a
on it.
pin on it. Let's
Where's
not
the
lie
pin?
to ourselves. Where's the pin? Where's the pin? Hindi ko mura. Where's the pin?
Okay, okay.
So, write it down. Yun mga gano'n. Ikaw naman makakaalam kung ano yung pinaka-effective sa in a way.
Tama.
So, as long as you have the desire to move forward, okay lang. Ilungkot-lungkot mo, ilabas mo yan, ganyan. Sabi nga nila,
Aww.
sabi ko din sa mga lives ko dati, pag nadapa ka, kuha ka lang ng Band-Aid. Iyak ka muna, iyak, betadine, tapos lagay mo Band-Aid. Pag nadapa ka ulit, iyak ka ulit, tapos lagay mo Band-Aid. Pero huwag kang iiyak lang, tapos uupo lang sa sahig.
Oo, baka ma-infect.
Baka ma-infect, tapos lalo
Dapat
kang hindi
lagyan ng
makagalaw. Exactly. Diba?
Oh,
So,
wow.
nasa sa'yo din naman yan if you wanna heal yourself or not.
Wow!
Pero I guess hindi naman siya same case dun sa, syempre, may mga clinically diagnosed. Pero I'm saying,
Yes.
it's normal to feel this way and it's,
Aww.
may paraan. May paraan to get out
Got
of
it. Okay, so that's a nice reminder. Ako kasi I guess, no, the idealist in me, usually I'm really like the cheerleader ng pamilya. Ako lagi nagpa-pep talk. Ayoko nakikita na may malungkot. Pero at the same time, we have to address, sadness is not
That's
bad.
true. It's
As long as we don't stay there and we don't
yeah.
choose to stay there, it's okay to let it out. Sadness is there for a reason.
As long as
It
hindi
makes
pa
us-
ipasa sa iba.
Yun din.
Yun din.
Bad trip na pala buong pamilya, no?
Oo.
But yeah, our emotions, they're all valid as long as we, and our emotions are also there to make us appreciate the happier emotions when they come, right? Like gratitude, like joy, like hope. Oh wow, Miss Universe na pala to. Pero di ba totoo nga naman? That's a good reminder. Nice. Okay, so I guess no, ang dami na nating napag-usapan. Meron ka pa bang
super na-enjoy ako.
Water, drink your water. How about more like objective pa talaga? Talagang mas literal na pwede namin gawin. Nag-gardening ka ba? Or
ako,
what?
Hindi. Like ako, champion lang ako of not delaying your dreams. Lalo na kapag alam mo kung ano yung gusto mong
that's so
gawin.
inspiring.
Do not delay it. Kasi
Not delay.
pag dinelay mo yung dreams mo, wala naman din iba magpupush sa'yo kundi ikaw. So you're literally delaying yourself.
Exactly. Actually, no, every single day, the next day, we've aged one day older.
Aray.
What are we waiting for? Every second, no, parang life is like a ticking time bomb, actually.
Diba?
You never know when you're gonna
You never know. Sabi nga sa Pinterest, kasi sinasabi ko yun sa talk dati, tapos syempre ayoko na ma-credit sa sarili ko. So, sige na nga, Pinterest. Sabi nila, stop thinking na one day I'll be able to do this, one day someone would introduce me to this industry, ganyan. One day, someone will save my life. Gawin mo today, gawin mong day one. Day one, I will do this to find happiness, to find my passion.
Yes.
So, ganun.
Nice! I love it! Thank you, Pinterest. Ito pa, nakuha ko rin sa Pinterest, pero may author din siya. Ito, may ma-audit ako, from Neil Barringham. Kasi, ito rin ang dali mag-compare. And may madali na maging ma-overwhelmed. I guess part of burnout is also seeing na, bakit siya? Diba? Bakit siya ganito? Bakit siya ganyan? Ay, naku, aagawan niya ako ng career. Diba? Aagawan niya ako ng career. Aagawan niya ako ng momentum. But, there's always room for everyone. Gusto ko yung reaction mo. Sabi mo,
kasi relatable
Kasi may masasabi ka ba dyan? Sige, unahin ko yung quote ko bago mo, maybe let's end it at that. Yung quote ko is, the grass is greener where you water it, by Neil Barringham. So, di ba, usually the grass is greener on the other side. Yung mga plantitas, makaka-relate tayo dyan. Siyempre, kung dinilig mo, hindi mag-grow ka.
Sabi nila, depended ako nasan yung host.
yung host. Anyway, ikaw, anong masasabi mo dyan about, I'm sure you also get that, nagkaka-anxiety ka din ba? Ang daming creatives.
Yeah, kasi
hindi lang naman ikaw ang YouTuber, di ba? Ako rin man, hindi lang naman ako yung host dito. Di ba?
Oo, madami. Pero kasi, if you focus on that, like I said, wala kang ma-attain. Masastuck ka lang. Kasi ako, ang dami kong naisip na ganyan. Sabi ko, pagka may mga YouTuber dati, like kunyari, mga artista, ganyan. Sabi ko, hala, wala na kaming career, ganyan. Tapos naisip ko,
Oh,
magkakaiba naman tayo lahat ng personalities and
yes.
yung branding natin, hindi makeup vlogger, hindi lifestyle vlogger. It's
Mm,
really because Benedict.
mm,
'Di ba? So,
mhm.
yun yung branding mo. So, don't be scared, just be real.
Yes. Don't be threatened.
Don't be threatened. Kasi pag
Ayaw natin
threatened
yan.
ka, tatamarin ka lang.
Oo. At saka in a way,
Oo.
parang insecurity yun, di ba? Let's
Oo.
be secure in what
Kahit
we have to
saan.
offer.
Kahit saan naman may insecure ka at some point and may isip mo na may
Kahit,
ganyan. Oh, kahit
yeah,
sa
kahit corporate
corporate
life
eh.
naman din. So,
Oo.
bakit siya
Hala, mas
na-promote?
mapropromote siya.
Dapat ako.
Oo. Totoo.
Oh,
Nangyayari talaga yun.
di ba?
Mm.
Okay, so focus on your path.
Yeah.
And be happy for others also.
Happy for
Kasi, di
others.
ba, collaborate over compete.
Oo. Kasi pag over-competitive ka, it eats you up eh. Ikaw din yung mauubos. Bala ka dyan.
So
Bala ka dyan.
would you say, Benedict, since I love how you said na you're a champion for not delaying your dreams, would you say your best, parang you treat yourself as your best competition? Is that why? I see there's really may vroom vroom. Promise, I can feel that.
Oo. Yun naman talaga.
Mm.
Gusto ko always better ako than last year, than last month. Diba?
May
Lagi ako
goals
may
ka talaga.
natututunan. Kaya nga, hindi ko alam ba't naging hobby ko mag-enroll sa mga workshop. Next, hindi ko alam, minsan parang wala na nga akong ipon. Dati, bago ako maging YouTuber, wala na akong ipon. Enroll pa rin ako ng enroll because I just wanna learn.
Mhm. Nice.
Oh, I hate studying but I love learning. So
I
enroll ako
love
ng enroll
that.
ng workshops. Ayan.
That's so cool. Wow, super grabe. Talagang na-inspire ako. Sobra.
Totoo.
So don't delay your dreams. At alam nyo na ang gagawin when you feel burned out. Ilabas nyo lang yan. Lagyan nyo ng band-aid after and then move on.
Iyak-iyak
And
lang.
also, yeah, always, it's you versus you. Isa rin yung Pinterest ko.
Totoo.
You versus you and
You
nobody
versus
else.
you.
Oo. Pero don't self-sabotage. ang
True.
daming mga side
That's
notes.
correct.
Okay, well, anything else to plug? I know you have your Benpire and you also have like an advocacy page, no? Tell us more about those and how can we support you?
Yung project I Will, kasi hindi ko siya masyado natutuloy ngayon because I'm isa lang po ako. Ang hirap.
I will in a while.
I will in a while if may sumama. But now I will focus on my core products. Core
That's good.
Career platforms.
Yes, that's good.
Totoo naman. So, siguro next time ko lang siya ipaplug. It's called Project I Will kasi. So, basically, encouraging everyone na you can help despite being in your own homes, di ba? So, a simple way as sharing kung saan available yung ganitong supplies, mga ganun. So, abangan nyo na lang. Abangan nyo na lang kung kailan siya magka-come to life again.
Yes.
But please don't forget to listen to our podcast as well. We're gonna invite Janeena also. It's called Growing Up with Ben and Chris. Si Chris na yung manager. And we're talking about random things.
Nice.
In life.
Wow, sige. Pag-usapan natin ako pa. Random. Sino mo napakaba nga eh. I was saying na, okay, gagawin ko tong concise. Pero ang saya kasi kausap ni Ben tsaka friends kasi kami. Kaya siguro yung hirit napapahaba.
Sorry.
Well, thank you so much. No, ako rin eh, actually. But to all our listeners, I hope you enjoyed it, even if it's a bit longer. And thank you so much. So yeah, listen to Ben and Chris's podcast also. I'll be there soon. And thank you for listening. If you're listening via Spotify, share this in your stories, tag us as well. Rise Up with Janeena Chan and also Ben and me. And yeah, see you next time. Give us lots of stars when you're listening via Apple Podcasts and have a great day, everyone. Rise up any chance you get.